I get asked all the time, what plants go with turtles? Answer, not many. How do you get a balanced plant at aquarium? Answer, a lot of plants. So what happens if you have a turtle? You can't have a lot of plants, so you can't have a balanced aquarium, and you get an algae mess like this. Here's what's going on with the turtle tank. I absolutely love this turtle. Problem is, so does everybody else in the biz right here. And if you look here, you can tell that the turtle is well fed because there's random slices of apple that just somehow didn't get devoured by our girl. And I guarantee she just pounds that as soon as I put it in front of her face. And if she doesn't eat it, guess what? It's sitting there and waste. She probably doesn't like me screaming at her, but you get the idea. This turtle is very, very, very well fed. This turtle sits in the middle of a greenhouse, okay? This turtle gets full freaking sunlight. It is a reptile. Reptiles, and I don't know much about reptiles, they like the sun. She sits in the sun. They get their energy from the sun. I believe their metabolic rate is controlled by their body temperature and yada, yada, yada. So reptiles love the sun. We're giving this turtle an amazing environment. She is rewarding us with cool behavior despite not eating on camera, but whatever. So we're trying to figure out, okay, how can I do my game with this turtle and how can we live together and work it out? And we're working through things. We're working through it. We're trying to make it better. And here's what we're trying to do. Okay, we took this ridiculous umbrella palm in here. For those of you that remember, a long while ago, your boy Dustin had 2 turtles back in the day in the old greenhouse, and we had the turtle diaries. And I documented many, many, many plants being eaten by a turtle. This umbrella palm at this time is not being consumed by the turtle. Now, we have a rule, this 75% rule. You want a crystal clear aquarium, 75% full of plants, light fish load, heavy plant load, boom, you're clear, you're clean, you have less algae. This turtle tank has so much algae you can't see all the way front to back on it. We have no filtration on it. We have no air stone on it. And my goal, and it's a tough one, is to get this thing balanced with a ridiculous amount of plants so that A, old girl's not eating them, and B, the water is clear. Now you can do a little maintenance here and there, but the goal is like, how many plants can we put in here that she's not gonna eat and that are gonna make this thing balanced? And we've got a few examples. So here's the answer to the question, what plants can go with turtles? Not many, but here's what we're doing. We got the umbrella palm, we just talked about that. We got a little bit of water hyacinth. Now look, it didn't go in like that. Old girl was definitely nibbling on that. So the water hyacinth has just been kind of a casual grazing snack, which, I mean, look at this comic value right there of just all the way that like little stuff's being chewed on there. So that's funny and that's fun. Notice this though, the water lettuce does not seem to be consumed. I think it's the fuzz, and I hear this is the same with goldfish too. The water lettuce doesn't seem to be getting gnawed on. So if I've got 2 answers for you, 3, it'd be water lettuce, water hyacinth, and umbrella palms. The nice part about this as we work through this is that these plants are above water grown, more readily available light, more readily available CO2. They're going to work harder and faster, but they got a pooping machine going on over there that's constantly fed to the point where we have spare apple chunks lying around. But we are trying here, we are excited here. I don't think the water got any clearer. We have had some sunny days, so that's always a factor as well. What would the plan be? The plan really would be to triple the amount of plants in here. I don't think that tripling the amount of the, let's say I had 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say I had 4 times this, I still don't think the water would be clean just because of the amount of waste. It would look ridiculously cool, but the new growth on this plant is extremely, extremely, extremely promising. I mean, we have growth. It's definitely gotten bigger than the last time. You can see the clip here of how it looked when we put it in. So it's going the right direction, but balancing a turtle tank, that's a challenge, my friends.